Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, we have started a series of the lecture about the mbbs students. So in this series we will discuss all about mbbs subjects and course. So this is our first lecture about the anatomy, and in this lecture we will discuss about the skeletal system, its basic components and parts. So in next lecture we will discuss about the detail about the components of the skeletal system, but in this lecture we will discuss overview. So what is skeleton? The skeletal system is your body's central framework. It consists of bones, connective tissues including cartilage, tendons and ligaments. Means that without your skeleton your body is just a pile of meat. It is nothing. You can't move, you can't stand up, you can't sit, or you can't go from anywhere without your skeleton. The skeletal system is also called musculoskeletal system. So bones tissues make up about 18% of the total human body weight. The skeletal system support and protect the body while giving it shape and form. Mean that your skeleton gives shape and give formation to your body, and in this way it support and protect your internal organs. So a branch of the science that discuss the skeletal system and its structures, components and their functions, this branch of the science is called osteology. So this is the definition of osteology. Here you can see. So next, skeletal system is composed of bones, cartilages, joints, ligaments. These components and their details we will discuss in our future lectures. So in this lecture we get general overview about these components. So function of the skeletal system, if we discuss about these, then we come to know that our skeletal system gives support to our body. It is a hard framework that supports and ensures the soft organs of the body. So our skeletal system also gives protections to our body. It surrounds the organs such as the brain and the spinal cord, and the skeletal system also provide movement, allow for the muscles attachment. Therefore the bones are used as a lever. They can help us to stand, to sit, to move, to catch something through the movement functions of the skeletal system. So skeletal systems also provide us another functions, which is the storage. In this functions it store minerals, lipids within the bone material. So blood cell formation is another important function of the skeletal system. The bone marrow is responsible for blood cell production, mean that our skeletal system is involved in the formation of the red blood cells inside the bone marrow. So next we will discuss about the divisions of the skeletal system, that how our skeletal system is divided into different parts. In this way we will make a recognition between the parts of the skeletal system, and we will learn this very clearly and very definitely. So the human skeleton consists of around 206 named bones. Every bone has its own recognition. So bones of the skeleton are grouped into two principal divisions: axial skeleton and second is the appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton consists of skull bones, auditory ossicles, ear bones, hyoid bones, rib, sternum, the breastbone, and the bones of the vertebral column. The appendicular skeleton consists of bones of upper and lower extremities, plus the bones forming the girdle that connect the limb to the axial skeleton, which are pectoral girdle or shoulder girdle and the pelvic girdle. So here is your skeleton, and here you can see clearly or practically the divisions of your skeletal system. See what structures are present in your axial skeleton. There is a skull, main part of your axial skeleton or main bone, which consists of smaller bones. Cranium bones are in number 8. They are present 8 cranium bones in your skull. There are 14 facial bones. There is one hyoid bone. There are 6 ossicles bones, 3 in each ear, 3 present in one ear and 3 present in other ear. So totals are 6 bones present in the auditory and vertebral column. There are 26 bones in the vertebral column. And then thorax, there is one sternum bone. There are ribs, 24 pairs of the ribs. And next is the appendicular skeleton. Now appendicular skeleton is divided more widely as compared to the axial skeleton. There is the pectoral girdle or shoulder girdle, which consists of clavicle and scapula bone. There are 2 clavicles and 2 scapula. Then the upper limb, which consists of the humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges, and these bones are very important in the upper limb. Humerus are in 2 number, ulna are also 2, carpals 16, 8 carpals are present in each hand, and metacarpals, there are 5 metacarpals in each hand, and phalanges. So next is the pelvic girdle, which is the hip, pelvic or coxal bone. Lower limb consists of the femur. There are 2 femur each leg. Patella, there are 2, which is the kneecap. Fibula, tibia are also 2 in number. Tarsals, there are 7 tarsals in each hand. Metacarpals 5, and phalanges 14. So total adult skeleton contain 260 bone, and upper limb appendicular skeleton 126, and axial skeleton 80 bone. So bones are classified into 5 types based on their shape. There are long bones in our body, like humerus. You can see here, this is the long bone. Here, this is the long bone. Femur, tibia, fibula, radius, ulna, these are all long bones. They are examples of the long bones. So short bones are like trapezoid, wrist bones. These are all the examples of the short bones. Then flat bones are present in our body. In flat bones we have sternum like and scapula like bones are flat bones. Examples: irregular bones are present. All vertebral bones are irregular bones. And then we have sesamoid bones. The patella, the kneecap is the sesamoid bone in our body. So next we will take a short brief on the shape of the bones. Long bones are greater in length than their width, means that they are more longer as compared to their wideness, and are slightly curved from strength, like femur, tibia, fibula, humerus, ulna, radius, and phalanges. These are all the long bones, and there is short bones, cube shaped and are nearly equal in length and width. Carpals and tarsals are the short bones. So flat bones, thin and composed of two nearly parallel plates of the compact bone, and tissue enclosing a layer of the spongy bone tissues like cranial bones, sternum bone, ribs and scapula. These are the flat bones. In irregular bones, they are a complex shape and can't be grouped into any of the previous categories. Vertebra, hip bone, some fascial bones, calcaneus, these are irregular bones. Sesamoid bones, in this we get protect tendons from excessive wear and tear. So patella, foot and hand are the example of the sesamoid bones. Axial skeleton consists of skull, vertebral column, spinal column, thoracic cage and the sternum. So appendicular skeleton, which is divided into upper limb and lower limb. Upper limb contain pectoral girdle, shoulder girdle, arm, forearm, hand. Lower limb consists of pelvic girdle, femur, tibia, fibula, feet, which contain tarsals, metatarsals, and phalanges. So if we discuss the pectoral girdle, then scapula and clavicle, we have two left and right scapula we have totally two scapula, we have clavicle also we have two left and right, and in upper limb we have arm, which consists of humerus. There are two humerus, left or right humerus. Forearm consists of radius, ulna. They are also in two numbers. And hand consists of the 8 carpals, 5 metacarpals and 14 phalanges. So thanks for your attention, students. Next lecture will be on the anatomy of the upper limb bones. We will discuss about the detail about the bones and their surfaces, their structures, their parts. We will all discuss in details. And this lecture was generally overview about the skeletal divisions, skeletal system divisions, and what are the parts present in skeletal system we discuss in this lecture. So be ready, be prepared, and if you have any questions, please come into the inbox and we will try our best to solve every your query. So take care, bye bye, Allah Hafiz.